lot of nuts!
What up, hyenas? And no, you didn't click on Mudahar's channel, but we are going to talk about a fancy new update to Windows 11. Microsoft just made it so that when you open the Notepad application on the new version of Windows, it instantly exposes you as a child diddler and immediately removes your online streaming career. What a cool new feature! Streamer Legality was live on Twitch and/or Kick and was looking through the patch notes of the latest League of Legends update. No, I'm not joking. When he opens up his Notepad. Now, when you open up this text application on Windows, what typically happens, if you haven't noticed, is it will subsequently open any previous Notepad tabs that you've had open. Kind of like, you know, picking up where you left off sort of thing. And unfortunately for Legality, and fortunately for anybody who needed an excuse to not watch this guy anymore, he opened up to a Notepad that had some incredibly sus URLs labeled in such a way that made it very clear that these were lists of websites of which he could use in order to view some very illegal online content.
K feeds. Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like. Fuck.
The fuck indeed, dude. What the fuck? If you guys are confused by the green square in that image, it is to cover up the links to URLs that presumably have content of the very illegal Epstein favorable affiliations, for which you can probably tell by the reaction of Legality in that image. He realizes that his entire existence online, career, friends, and everything else have just exploded in a massive, albeit somewhat subtle, firebomb from simply opening a Notepad text document on his website, which I have to, like, surely this is the single fastest, quickest, most instantaneous cancellation of a career online that may have ever happened. Some of you guys might be wondering, how bad are we talking? What exactly were in these links? And while the main image that has been going around hides these URLs and his Twitch and everything has been deleted as he has been removed as a streamer on all of these platforms, some of the comments that have been listed under the subreddits that have been posting this clip talk about people who were live in the chat and saw these links, and even taking a look at the names of some of the tabs. It's pretty bad. It's about as bad as it can get. A lot of the tabs are labeled something along the lines of nude or jailbait, or teens or jailbait, both of which are terms that sort of get thrown around in pornography categories in an effort to try to describe young-looking women or actual 18, 19-year-olds as like teenagers, but obviously also get simultaneously used by images that are illegal for people who are younger than that, and having their images posted online as sort of a code word to let people know, hey, young girls, legal and or illegal. But the really scary thing in this is one thing that is labeled under family nudism, which is a term that shouldn't spark any red flags to you unless you've spent enough time taking a look at the darker sides of the internet and covering some of the people who have been canceled or arrested for this sort of thing. Family nudism is a terminology that is used to try to go around laws around child sexual abuse material, CSAM. The idea between the cover of the Nirvana album having a naked baby and actual child pornography, what is the difference between the two, is the nature of the image. Is one designed in an effort to try to exploit this child for sexual gratification online? And the way that family nudism tries to get around that is basically by making it a setting where a family exists. If the mom and dad are naked and they're, I don't know, at a swimming pool, taking a bath or something, that could be posted around online and not necessarily get tagged as child pornography. Incredibly dark, gray manipulation of the rules, but that's kind of the only situation where you're using the phrase family nudism. And the fact that that exists amongst the other tabs he has with jailbait, teenagers, some of the websites allegedly seem to have a combination of animals and children. This is unmistakably pedophilic content that this dude had listed in his Notepad for presumably future viewing, past viewing. Fuck. This is not just a story of Diddy Blood streamer gets canceled live on stream, right? Weirdly, this is an insight into the mentality of the insane thing about this. What would you do in this situation? Aside from hang yourself from a rope, ideally, if this is the stuff you're watching. If you get exposed for having this sort of stuff on your computer, do you close your computer? Do you get rid of your hard drive? Do you at least stop streaming? Do you at least go offline to the thousands of people that are fucking watching you and just saw the thing you're doing? Bro did none of that. He proceeded to keep streaming for several hours. What the fuck? Legality would continue to keep streaming as if nothing happened for quite a while, switching on and off between follower mode and emote mode, presumably in an effort to get his chat to stop telling him to fucking do something, get offline, address what the fuck was in that Notepad document that he had just brought up. His chat was on and on spamming address me with the elephant emote, which is kind of hilarious given the gravity of the situation. Here's a screen grab from slightly afterwards in which he's just casually continuing to play video games, whereas one of his mods states in his chat, "End your stream, dude. This isn't funny. This isn't a joke or something you can laugh off. I hope that this somehow was a mistake or a virus." At this point, he had been on and off again, been saying, guys, it must be a virus. Viruses can put random shit on your computer. I don't know how this happened. You know, the usual backtracking on it. But it's looking real bad. You need to get help. I'm unmodding myself and unassociating with you. Peace. At one point, Legality decides to try to figure out how much trouble he's in by doing the only reasonable thing, which is asking Grok whether or not it's illegal to have lolly on your computer in the state of Texas. If anybody was an expert on how much trouble you're gonna get in for child pornography, it's gonna be the AI robot that was invented by Elon Musk himself. What do you think happened?
$43K, and that's if they think it's like, bro, it's not worth it. Just fucking delete my hard drive.
He takes a look at what Grok states as Article 43 and for some reason reads it as a $43,000 fine, and then states, nah, it's not worth it. I'll just delete my hard drive. As if this is the sort of thing you can get out of by paying a fine and treating the thing that just happened like it's another bit on his Twitch stream, like this is just a clip that he's farming. This is crazy.
I'm joking about it. What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the fuck else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything. That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch. I didn't fucking do anything, dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad. Shut the fuck up, retard.
At one point, Legality finally gives into his chat, asking him to show the most recent Notepad files using the settings in Notepad that let you view the most recently opened Notepad files. Again, blows my fucking mind that this dude continued to be live after exposing himself in such a manner. The fact that his stream continued to stay up, like he's banned on everything now, but I feel like this should have been a little bit quicker for somebody who had 5,000 people watching him do this, but whatever, issue for another time. According to some of the comments on the subreddits talking about this, they stated that Legality said that he needed to check in on something, disappeared from his desk for the better part of 10 or 20 minutes, and then when revealing his most recent files on his Notepad application, showcased a number of new text documents that seem to have been created recently in an effort to try to spam out any more sus Notepad documents, because it only shows the most recent 5 or 6. So, you know, it's like you typed in a bunch of random websites, so your most recent websites didn't show up, basically is what people are under the impression that he did. Despite this, his most recent Notepad updates still had a number of suspicious links that were very clearly for pornography, though not seemingly for as illegal of pornography as he seemed to have been viewing in that main document. However, it has resulted in this screen grab between his most recent Notepad documents and his Twitch chat spamming time to join 2mad in a poetic screen grab that can only exist in the modern era of the internet. It's beautiful. It's dark. It's twisted. It's beautiful.
Pedophile, 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 pedo. You hit r/Sean. Every Redditor in America is going to wake up to the undeniable proof that you're a fucking freak-ass pedophile as vile as you look. Pedo. Pedo.
How surreal is that last clip? How crazy is that? It's all funny memes because it's a ridiculous situation, but like, how terminally online, how content-brained of a YouTuber Twitch streamer do you need to be to have exposed yourself for doing something this illegal and then continuing to stream while the text-to-speech donations piling in are repeatedly calling you a pedophile, making you aware that that clip that was just clipped from your live stream is on the front page of Reddit, that every news site is going to talk about this, and you just continue to play what I think might be StarCraft 2. I don't know. I'm not that old. That's crazy. A lot of the conversation online, rightly so, is pulling up a bunch of sus previous moments. You know, when somebody gets outed as something, people like to be like, oh, well, there were clues. Take a look at there were clues. I don't know where that R came from. Take a look at these clips. Take a look at all of this previous history that now aligns with this new thing that we know about this person. He's always been like this.
It's something about the you know, like the forbidden. It's like the forbidden.
Oh yeah? Are you into those that you shouldn't?
Yeah, then when it's wrong.
I don't know if you should admit that on stream, Lakari. Oh god.
Wait, what do you mean? No, okay, no,
nothing,
like
man. Don't worry about it, bro.
oh, brother, come on, man. Really?
Which is fair. I have no sympathy for anybody who views this sort of thing. But also a lot of people are under the impression, like, the conversation is like, why are you doing this on your streaming computer? In what world would you do this sort of thing on the same computer that you use to live stream your entire computer screen to thousands of people online? Was bro not just asking for it? A, completely valid consideration. B, pedophiles are fucking stupid. If they weren't, they wouldn't be pedophiles. I feel like that goes hand in hand with that mental illness. And 3, like, what are we saying? Bro, why don't you have a separate computer for your Diddy activities? I'm a little bit confused as to why this matters.
Okay, let me explain what happened. All right? I was surfing a site. Okay? The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there.
Why are you still live? Why are you trying to explain to people that are clearly technologically literate because they're watching a Twitch stream how a virus ended up on your computer without you having done anything? Are you 14? Mom, I deleted the virus and my pants were slipping off. I swear.
I deleted the virus. Oh my God, Mom. I had a computer virus and I got scared that I had the virus. And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping and I was pulling them up and getting back on the chair. I got scared and my pants slipped down a little and I was pulling them up. Mom, I'm telling the truth.
Stupid fucking issue. Kind of hilarious drama. Lakari has at this point been banned off of Twitch, rightfully so. I can't imagine they mess with anything along these lines with such a big streamer ever since the Dr. Disrespect incident. He's also been banned off of Kick, which is a little bit weird because I thought Kick totally approved of all of this stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. It's one of the reasons I don't stream over there, and it's one of the reasons why you guys should like and subscribe this video. Thank you for making it to the end of it. If there are any updates to this, I'm probably not going to make a whole nother video unless it's equally funny. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.